Oh shit! I forgot it was a touch screen. You can get your laptop. Mm-hmm. Into a lovely day.
DJ Rescue. Your mother. We are soldiers. I say, foundation only place. Last time I'm in a record place. You're the king of music taste. Keep your eye and concentrate. I'm a fortress and I'm fame. You must have to do one thing. I am even everything. I suggest you do the same. Foundation in the holy place. Last time I'm in a record place. You're the king of music taste. Keep your eye and concentrate. I'm a fortress and I'm fame. You must have to do one thing. I am even everything. And Black TV. Cut him, etc., etc. Go get that. I don't even know who this guy is, but I know him as, like I said, I like pretty good. You know, I know his story. I know where he's come from. And he gave me that Tupac vibe. So I kind of know Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time. So he gave me that vibe, so I was jacking. So, all right, I gotta stop you there. You said Tupac is your favorite rapper. You think Tupac will be riding with you back in the day? Most definitely. Think so? Most definitely. I might have to disagree with you. You my homie, me. You can disagree all you want, but
You're right. I don't got to get too fussed about that shit. What's wrong?
At the end of the day, I know
he was always right.
Topics of Donald Trump and I told him, I said, Tupac would be supporting Donald Trump. He would. But not.
What's going on, man? Today was a lovely day. All is well. Very good. Things going on. I mean, it's good. Speaking positivity. Got much things I need to do. I know that much. We'll have a full studio going on. This whole setup will change. Camera, everything.
Hello, Moto.
Mm. Easy. Helps. Who, us? But forget that. Amazing. Love you. Love you. Rhinos. I'm mad.
It's in the tube. Overshadowed in the shutdown fight and White House staff departures, today bringing a rare moment of bipartisanship and a big victory for President Trump as he signed a criminal justice reform bill. As you see right here, the new law allows federal inmates to leave prison earlier with good behavior credits, and it also eases guidelines on mandatory sentences. The bill bringing together those on all sides of the political spectrum for a rare moment of bipartisanship in the Oval Office.
In the process of this has brought together friendships I'll cherish for the rest of my life. I'm now texting buddies with Van Jones.
And when you're trying to help people on the bottom, sir, I will work with or against any Democrat, with or against any Republican, because there's nothing more important than freedom. So,
With me now, Van Jones himself. You just saw him there in the Oval Office. Van, congratulations. I know how hard you worked on this. We just heard you talking there in the Oval Office. You have been a big supporter of this criminal justice reform law. Tell me why, and tell me a little bit about the journey getting to this point today.
Yeah, I for 25 years have been working on criminal justice, juvenile justice, police reform, youth violence. I graduated from Yale Law School in 1993 and moved to California. I've been working on this issue for 25 years. And for most of that time, both political parties were afraid to admit what everybody knows, that we're spending way too much money, locking up way too many people, often for nonviolent stuff or for too long. And when they're there, they come home bitter and not better. And it's a huge waste of
Thank you for joining us here today for our second National Caucus meeting since the election. Welcome. Congratulations again to all of you. You fought hard, and you won the right to represent your constituents. The reason why Justin Trudeau lost his majority is because the people in this very room who work.
I think my reaction to the kind of first 100-day plan, the first 100 days are when the government charts the course for the country, sets out an ambitious reform agenda, and actually against the backdrop of a squeeze in living standards, against the backdrop of public services on their knees, and the climate emergency, it's really thin. So your promises on increasing spending barely cut it. They will do nothing to reverse the scale of the cuts. They will do nothing to reverse The collapse that we're seeing in the NHS, the collapse that we're seeing in 2.9 billion in total per year will go nowhere towards solving the scale of the crisis. Nothing on climate change. What are you going to do on living standards? A decade of wage stagnation. Where are the big plans for the Conservatives about how on earth they tackle the big problems that we face in this country?
So far, no one's actually said that I'm too young to do anything yet.
Now, without a doubt, no shortage of corruption in the swamp in D.C., but perhaps the single most dishonest, the most untrustworthy, unethical person in our nation's capital might be that guy, the compromised, corrupt, congenital liar, Adam Schiff. Now, recently, Schiff published phone records from the president's attorneys, investigative reporter John Solomon, and his Republican colleague, Congressman Devin Nunes. That means the corrupt, cowardly, compromised Schiff was spying on a member of Congress and a reporter, free press, and the president's personal attorneys. And as Kimberly Strassel pointed out in the Wall Street Journal, Mr. Schiff has trampled law and responsibility. If nothing else, Schiff, Democrats spend an awful lot of time accusing Donald Trump of dividing America, of splitting the country into factions. The Democratic Party, in contrast, they will tell you, is the party of unity, the party that brings everyone together. 2016, one of Hillary Clinton's many slogans was stronger together. It's not a bad message, actually. In fact, it's a great message. Not apply, in fact, it does not apply to the Democratic Party. The Democrats, right now, are profoundly divided, and getting more so. Consider this. Joe Biden is still at the top of the polls for his party's presidential nomination. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, meanwhile, has become the party's top ideological trendsetter, no doubt about that.
Amazing.
She's got more Twitter followers than Joe Biden does, or in fact, any Democrat in Congress has. How much do Biden and Ocasio-Cortez like each other? Well, that's a trick question. Of course, they despise each other. Ocasio-Cortez thinks that Biden is doddering and pathetic. Biden clearly thinks Ocasio-Cortez is an extremist nut. Of course, they're both right.
Medicare for all. I think that's the party's not there. Party's not there at all. Some of your opponents, yeah, but the party's not there. We all thought that what happened was the party moved extremely to the left after Hillary. AOC was a new party. He's a bright, wonderful person. But where's the party? Come on, man.
That's not the only feud underway, as himself is under attack for his presence in what Democrats now regard as one of the most racist and bigoted administrations in the history of this country, Barack Obama's administration.
The Obama-Biden legacy includes more than 3 million people reported. Should you be apologizing for anything? No, I think what we should be doing is acknowledging that what President Obama did and what Trump did is night and day.
No, but the numbers are there.
No.
More than 3 million.
No, I understand that. That was what the law was at the time.
Exactly.
That's what the law was at the time, like 20 minutes ago. Actually, it's still the law right now. It always has been the law.
Right.
What has changed is the Democrats now have no patience for the law.
Mm-hmm.
Elsewhere in the party, Pete Buttigieg is under fire tonight for hiding details of his service at McKinsey. The creepier consultant.
What about she?
The court is accusing Pete Buttigieg of being a faithful servant of Wall Street, which of course Schumer enthusiastically is.
It is even more that the candidates expose possible conflicts of interest right now.
Right.
And that means, for example, that the mayor should be releasing who's on his finance committee, who are the bunglers who are raising big money for him, who he's given titles to and made promises to. And he should open up the doors so that the press can follow the promises that he's making in these big dollar fundraisers.
It looks like that's not going to happen. Just moments ago, apparently, Pete Buttigieg issued a statement saying he'd love to tell you what he did as a consultant, but he can't because he signed a confidentiality agreement. In other words, he'll be fighting for you. He's on your side, but in the end, he's really here to protect McKinsey. How continue with that. On the other hand, Buttigieg should be grateful. At least Warren isn't denouncing him as a racist, at least not yet. Mayor Michael Bloomberg is not so lucky. Recently, the tiny mayor made the mistake of complimenting Senator Cory Booker as, quote, well-spoken, which used to be considered a vast improvement over, I don't know, mumbling or inarticulate, but no longer. Booker immediately tried to save his flailing and pointless presidential campaign by calling Bloomberg a racist.
Mayor Michael Bloomberg, who said that you are well-spoken. You're a senator.
Yeah, I was taken aback by it. We're stunning at times that we are still revisiting these sort of higher, tropes or the language we have up there that folks I don't think understand. And the fact that they don't understand is problematic.
Got that? It is racist to praise the speaking skills of a blue-eyed Rhodes Scholar who went to Yale Law School. Bull Connor kind of stuff. Dr. King would be appalled. A few hours ago, Bloomberg took the only available option in the modern Democratic Party. He groveled anything to be president. He prostrated himself before a gaggle of reporters and begged for forgiveness. He'll never call Booker well-spoken again, he said. What's happening? Well, for years, Democrats have denounced Trump and his voters as racist, probably including you. Now, and this was inevitable because every revolution eats itself, they're using identity politics against one another. So when Kamala Harris got out of the race, I think told you on cable news,
Commercial.
racism and sexism were the racism and sexism of Democratic voters. Amazing. And if Pete Buttigieg loses, and of course he will, because he was tiny and narrow, news media and Democratic primary voters in New Hampshire and Iowa, when that happens, you'll hear everyone tell you on MSNBC and CNN it was because of homophobia. None of this should surprise you. The modern Democratic Party is built on division. Every day, the party's leaders and its spokesmen in the press divide the country's categories and subcategories based on immutable traits. Some skin colors are good, some are irredeemably bad. It's a jeans party now, and not the kind you wear. But it's also, and here's the problem for the Democrats, it is also simultaneously, even as it is, of course, the party of identity politics, it's the party of Wall Street, the party of people who defend private equity, the party of people who have fought to keep carried interest in the tax code, people who have made absolutely certain they pay literally half the rate that you pay as a wage earner. Those people, they're also a massive and key component of the Democratic Party. So these two groups are in it together. In other words, it may be Ocasio-Cortez's party's polling booth, but Mike Bloomberg, Pete Buttigieg, and their friends still pay for everything. So how can a coalition like that survive? Well, it can't survive. The Democratic Party, as we know it, is doomed, and it couldn't, of course, happen to better people. Well, Ian Samuel is a former Supreme Court clerk. And so, Ian, the reason I want to talk to you right off the top, we don't share the same political views, obviously. You're a leftist, but I don't think you're very partisan, and I think you know a lot about the Democratic Party. So I actually think you're a pretty good Sherpa, a pretty good guide to what's going on. So you tell me, what are the component parts of the Democratic Party? Who's the feud between?
That the way you sort of laid it out is in some ways exactly right. The Democratic Party for a long time has been a party that is funded by Wall Street, a basically capitalist party that is on certain social issues and racial issues in disagreement with the other capitalist party, and that's the basic shape of things. But some people in the Democratic Party, Bernie Sanders, AOC, me, just sort of put myself like that, want something like a working class, genuinely working class, multiracial party that is a lot more attuned to the needs of its voters, that isn't funded by, Mike Bloomberg giving Cory Booker $1 million to run races. That's what some people want, and that is the source of this civil war. It is a foundational challenge to what the Democratic Party has been for quite some time. So this happened kind of in a muted way, and I think a lot of the details were obscured from us, the public, in 2016, the race between Hillary and Bernie, which was framed in all kinds of different ways, but really it was a difference in economic visions, I think. That was my read on it anyway. And they basically short-circuited Bernie's campaign. What do you think is going to happen now? Well, the interesting thing about 2016 is it proved how much pent-up demand there was for a different vision for the party, for a genuinely working-class party, for a guy who, lots of people can say, don't take billionaires, but Bernie Sanders could get there if he wanted to. it was surprising how much a lot of
Bernie
people
Sanders
wanted
is
that.
rich as
That the
shit
senator from Vermont, who's barely
right
trying
now.
to win, was able to take like 22 states from one of the most,
You know what
overwhelming
kind of car he
countries
can get
ever.
off the lot
Now what has
today?
happened is a lot like what happened in 2016 to the Republicans. Pent-up demand is
That
there,
same
and the sort
person
of
is
other
me.
side of it, the sort of people who want to keep the party the way it is, are fractured. Everybody would like to get heads up with Bernie Sanders in the same way that everybody wants to get heads up with Trump. But the problem is they can't agree among themselves on who will be the champion of this bid. And we know at least what happens.
Nobody needs to
I
build.
just don't see how Alexandria
You tell me what I
Ocasio-Cortez
need.
and Bloomberg can coexist
You
in the
don't know what I'm
same
trying to do.
political party. I really don't see any overlap.
Nobody needs to
Nor
do
do
something
they, and nor
extremely
should they,
possible.
right? It's very strange in
So
the
you
United
don't
States.
mind.
If you look at the
Nobody
Democratic and
needs.
Republican parties, why is it that the 10 wealthiest congressional districts are all represented by Democrats? We have a working class party. Like if you look at England, it's not true of England. The Tories represent rich people. So it would make a lot more sense to have a genuinely working class party. And if you are sort of a billionaire, there is a party for you. It's just not us. And, you know, good luck. And the Republicans will give you a tax cut anyway. So go for it. I think that would be a much more clear alignment. And by the way, a much more overwhelmingly favorable alignment for the Democratic Party than what they've got now, which is kind of a cobbled together coalition of various interests. It's not good.
I really am starting to think the difference between you and me is I'm very much hoping the woke billionaires stay on the Democratic side. You're hoping they migrate to the Republican side.
That's it.
Exactly. It's like they're like toxic waste that we want to unload. But as long as they're one party or the other, I don't care. As long as like you can have a genuinely multiracial working class coalition, call it whatever you want. That I think is the idea. I agree with you. I hope it's a social conservative party. I think you agree.
Hey, great to see you tonight. Thank you so much.
See you. Thank you.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has the unfortunate job of trying. That job has its own rewards. Yesterday, Pelosi announced that impeachment was moving forward in the House. And then the rest of us got to watch the press. Gosh, what a wonderful, strong woman she was, someone who was saving the Republic.
A very certain, confident, and steely Nancy Pelosi today.
Listening to the speaker was actually kind of comforting, and that was really refreshing. I think it was really, frankly, impressive too.
Like Hillary Clinton on big day, she wore white, which is the color of the suffragettes, which is which I think underlines the momentousness of what's going on here.
She's very similar to
What
my
the?
parents.
Are you
in
serious?
that regard. They don't talk about hateful feelings about other human beings.
We saw in the exchange today how fierce she can be.
They go to everything. She wears white, which means
with such grace, with such moral
I
authority.
give a damn if you wear purple. You better be real in your actions. What the hell is wrong with you?
Says the governor.
She wore white, so she was like a professional. They told you in your fraternity, yeah.
Level.
Over in actions,
Larry O'Donnell.
you need to be wearing, do the right thing.
Watch this.
Like so much that Nancy Pelosi does in her unscripted bursts of eloquence, moral indignation, this one was multi-dimensional.
Right.
There she is, standing up against hatred, as her Catholic religion has taught her to do since she was a little girl, and there she was. She seized the moment as dramatically as any fiction writer could have provided for any fictional politician in a movie scene. You could feel the power.
Feel the fiction.
Do they have to pay you to say something like? I mean, seriously.
They're all
What
actors.
would be the price for you to look into the camera? I have to try to see it here.
I used to work
Refer to
there.
Nancy Pelosi as someone given to, and I'm quoting,
They literally had
unscripted
to act
bursts of eloquence.
all
and
that shit is just a shame. Trust me.
That didn't make you
It's
sick
amazing.
enough. There's this very moment online. You can
They
buy
have
a
twins.
Don't
They
Mess
have a
with Me.
mem-
He's Nichols, professor, African American Studies, University of Maryland.
Boy,
He
both
joins us
wrong.
tonight. Unscripted eloquence. Now, I mean, I know that you're a Democrat, but Nancy Pelosi, and I'm not even attacking her, but you know, like most politicians, that capable of unscripted eloquence.
I disagree, and look, Tucker. Listen, I think people were impressed by the fact that she did not seem motivated by dislike of Trump.
despite James Rosen's really strange and silly question about her hating Trump, he was really seemed like a steward of our Constitution.
That's so funny. That's so funny, though. It's like no one can be honest about anything. Of course, these people really are twisted and deranged by hate. I mean, it's just completely real. Like and you could argue they have reason to hate or something's not worth hating or whatever, but like to say that Democrats don't hate Trump is crazy.
No, well, listen, you can, and I think this is a Republican talking point also, is that you can dislike someone's behavior, but not necessarily hate the person. And so I think that people dislike what Trump does. We dislike his bullying. We dislike his, some of his actions. But, it doesn't mean that you hate the person.
But we're praying for the man. Normally, by the way, I really try to live that way. And I think there are Democrats who live up to that standard. But recently, the personal animus directed at Trump is actually poison, in my opinion.
Well, is it poison for him to call women fat pigs?
I don't think he called all women fat pigs.
So it's bad to call Trump specifically, say bad things about Trump specifically. But you can call.
It's bad to criticize Trump. I'm not against criticizing Trump. I'm just saying, make Trump the sort of lodestar of your life. Organize your whole life around hating Trump, as so many have. People, including people I know. It's not healthy. But let me just kiss about Pelosi. This is, would you say she's kind of like speak for the Democratic Party? I mean, this is almost 80. She's one of the richest members of Congress. Why is she the leader of your party? I'm actually confused.
Well, I mean, she is the ranking member. She's the,
is she the archetypal Democrat? When you think of the future of the party, do you think Nancy Pelosi?
Yes.
Well, no, I mean, it's not the direction necessarily that the party is moving, but I think again the Democrats are a wide tent.
Really? And then why is it
when something to Ian actually? I thought Ian made some good points, but I think he misses the thing that will unify Democrats at the end of the day. There's one person. That's Donald Trump has done more to
that may be true. That may
have ideological differences.
But in the end, it's not enough. Hate is not enough glue to keep the party together. Let me ask you this: if it's such a broad tent, then why is the one person excluded from it Tulsi Gabbard? By the way, when she wears a white pantsuit, people attack her for it, but Pelosi is Pelosi is lionized for it.
They both look great.
Yeah, me too. But why the hatred toward Tulsi Gabbard? She's not left.
Well, listen, you and I agree that the hatred of Tulsi Gabbard is completely unfair. The things that they say about her are unfounded. This is something that we do need to fix about the party, is eating our own, particularly someone who is serving our country. And I think, honestly, the Democrats, the one criticism I would give the Democrats is we have ceded so much to the right that really they don't deserve. We've ceded the military. We've ceded,
Well, I'd say the military is pretty left, to be honest with you. I think the Obama administration did a pretty good job politicizing the military and turning it into a left-wing indoctrination. But I noticed that the one thing you can't do if you're a Democrat is that's the one thing they're all for.
That's untrue. That is untrue. Tulsi Gabbard is definitely against war.
It was good to see you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Tucker.
Most Americans oppose a blanket amnesty for people here illegally, but Washington and big business have their own agenda, and they're plotting a way to ram it through, whether you like it or not. Plus, Pete Buttigieg is the most moral candidate running. He says,
"What about you?"
He's an Episcopalian, unlike you. Abortion Senate.
What about you?
Amnesty to all illegal aliens within our borders, no matter how many there are. The leadership of both parties believes this. The problem is that voters definitely don't believe it. Strongly disagree and have for decades. They've said so in polling consistently. But instead of paying attention to what the public wants, as usual, parties ignore it and instead work together to do what they want. Stealth. Their latest gambit is called HR 5038, a bill called the Farm Workforce Modernization Act. As usual, the name is Orwellian. The bill does not modernize America's agricultural workforce. In fact, just the opposite. HR 5038
wrong with this? Tell me why. Tell me why.
Because he's a racist, thinking motherfucker.
Who's racist?
Right.
Okay, now I want you to have this conversation with everybody.
He's a racist, thinking motherfucker.
Cool. Now tell me what makes him racist.
The fact that he called for the public execution of the 5 Central Park motherfuckers even before they went to trial.
So you're saying that he's racist for being upset about these people that admitted to beating that woman. Listen. They admitted to it. So anybody, now let me make that. Let's say if
you about to piss me off.
No. I want you to be emotional. So I don't want you to be emotional. Because I want people to see we have a healthy conversation. Right? Now, let's say your daughter gets raped. Right? Let's say your daughter gets raped.
I'm looking to kill him.
No, just hold on. I'm gonna let you get all that out. Let's say your daughter gets raped, right? Now, I happen to be in the area because I was wilding, I was robbing people, harassing people. Just listen, hear me out. I happen to be in the area. Now, your daughter gets raped, she gets beat to the point where she can't taste flavor anymore. Right? She can't taste nothing anymore, right? She's beat so bad that she can't even remember what happened.
Can't even function.
Right? And police are to speak for being in the area. And I admit to doing that to your daughter. Right? How would you feel? Answer the question. How would you feel?
I would feel fucked up.
And how would you feel? What did you say right before, just now? Right before I let you finish.
I would feel fucked up.
No, you said you want to kill a motherfucker.
Right.
Is that what you said?
Right.
Time out.
You know Captain well.
Time out.
Beat the motherfucking
Time out. First of all, what you're saying is not racist. Me wanting somebody that raped a woman.
So you call for the death penalty?
Yeah, I want them to die. I want rapists to die. I want them dead. Those are weak men.
Even though they didn't do it.
Yo, if you admit to raping somebody, whether you did it or not, you should never admit to it. And the fact that you did is okay for me to feel like that. Now, you can say Trump is insane. Listen,
it's a difference between
you can say
and them.
You can say Trump is insensitive for not apologizing after finding out that they did a rape. But at that moment, he had all right to feel like that. Just like you feel the same way.
So you take out.
So the next question.
So you take out ass.
So are you saying now when he said he wanted death for those men, did he say black men? Did he put a color behind it?
He didn't have to.
Why? How can you say something's racist without knowing? You read minds?
He knew them all.
What number is in my head right now? What number am I saying? No, come. What number is in my head right now? Tell me, you can read minds.
Could you go?
How do you know he's racist?
Could you read minds?
Not at all. How many times you got mad at people for shit they did? Is it because of the color of their skin or because of what they did?
Because of what they did.
All right, well he did it because of what they did. He didn't mention
No.
So how do you know? How do you know? Where's the proof?
Because the same way, check it out. The same way he said that shit about our man in Baltimore.
What he said about your man in Baltimore?
About the motherfucking neighborhood.
You about Cummings?
Right.
So it's not ratified?
No.
It is ratified. He said it himself.
The whole motherfucking
He said
country.
the
whole country.
Did you know Cummings said that himself? He been there. He been running that state. The Democrats been running that state for 30 years.
His son-in-law.
He said it himself.
His son-in-law owns 30, 40 motherfucking buildings.
What that mean? That makes
That
you
are
racist?
rat infested.
Who?
His son-in-law, Krishna.
Who?
From son-in-law.
Where's the proof? I never heard of that. Where's the proof?
Do you realize that Trump and his father was sued and lost by the Justice Department?
They didn't lose. They didn't lose. They settled. They did not admit no guilt for that. Because anybody can say something's racist when it's a white person.
So whether you admit guilt or not, don't make you wrong.
There's no proof. You can't say somebody said with no proof.
Bro, come on, man.
Where's the proof? So are you telling me because he denied you? How many? You own a house?
Yes.
How many people you rejected that you found out was Section 8?
I don't rent a house.
I'm asking you, would you if you deny you never rented a house?
No, I don't rent a house.
You know how many people? I'm just saying. So if you was to rent your house, you gonna let anybody move into your house? You're gonna make sure they're good to work in there, to live in there, right?
As long as they can prove they can pay the rent.
No. So you don't care.
That's what it's all about.
No, so if you own a property, you're gonna allow people to come there and damage your property. You know they have potential damage your property.
How do you know they're gonna damage your property?
That's not the point. That's
It's exactly the motherfucking
point. If that's the case, when people rent houses to people, they wouldn't even give a background check.
Come on.
You had to get a background check when you went to the place. Do you ever rented before?
Yes.
And didn't you have to do a background check?
Yes.
Why?
Because they want to know who I am.
Why do you want to know who you are?
That's not the issue.
No, that is the issue. If you're mad that if that was a white people, you can easily go, yo, because he's white, he did it because I'm black. So what about the black woman that he has living in Trump Towers for 10 years for free, living rent free?
That's just like motherfucking Amarosa, man. You tell Trump I said to suck my dick. Fuck him. Fuck that cracker ass motherfucker.
Why? You didn't even put the point. Put it on YouTube. No, it's on YouTube. It's on. As you notice, no evidence. As you notice, there's no evidence. Just emotions. You know what I mean? And I don't think you got enough room, Trump. You got too much room on your dick to have room for somebody else. I don't understand. That's what happens when they can't prove their bullshit. Suck my dick, get out of here. That's what they do. That's what they always do. Look. Yeah.
But that's time. You go on the ball. Real. amazing.
Yeah. Can I speak to Pete? Hey, yo, tell them Pastor Troy and them down South Georgia boys said, since everybody think they sold it.
All right, we got my Yugoslavian M59/66A1. We're going to take some shots at a 16-inch round
Yes,
at 450 yards. You're all in there around the plate. And to the left that time.
That's some serial numbers. Set for the post.
Here you go. Left of the plate. Elevations. Right. All right, I think I got my point there.
400 yards.
Get my chain again. To the right, high and right. Left side of the plate.
Show you what I do. It's fun. That's me. I'm not the Lord, bro. Once I learned how to work the hang up, that was it. Malfunction. With the AR. With the AR. 10. And 15. No. in the picture. I will not comply. Huh? Is that right? Huh? Just like the shirt now. Amazing. Shirt is pretty accurate. As far as the like they know how to just turn it on out. Slumlords! Yes. Yes. Relax. Relax. What's going on? Just that nothing. Yeah. Never let it go that fast. Amazing. Amazing. You usually let that drink go stupid slow. Taking this drink for a spin in the morning. Yes, I am. This and the SK. So, it'll be 762 day tomorrow morning. At 762 by 39 and 762 by goddamn just 308. It is big as shit. At least 54. Better. Ew. I can shoot a 762 by 54. NATO round out my 308. But you cannot shoot a 308 out of a 762 by 54. Don't even ask me. Oh, did I make it? No, I bought this straight out. I bought this straight out for about $700. A little bit over $700. About $700. One of these. This. I guess it is like $800. And then with this. $1,000. I didn't even realize it. I guess that is $1,000 gun. Shit. But this gains $100 every year. This year it was priced at 600, 500, 600, 500. So 600, 500. We get a beat up one for 400, $399. Two, you know, $299, which is 3 something. Plus tax, 320, whatever. And that's something. That's scary with no matching numbers. You can get that one from Atlantic Firearm. Get a authentic matching share number SKS for 400 and something bucks at Atlantic Firearms in Maryland. And they don't sponsor me, but got some good stuff, especially military surplus. Especially military surplus, and I promote their products because they're so good. I'm gonna shop with them pretty soon, but I want specific military that they recently always promote. They're the ones who got me interested in SKs, PSs, as far as me understand the price, all this kind of stuff. I like the manufacturer.
Center of the range. We are doing some testing of JMAC MTC1 muzzle brake compensator. MTC stands for multi-tool compensator. Really cool design. It's great. It's just like an AK. You can use it for a lot of different things outside of just, what it's essentially meant for, which is. So let's go ahead and see how this thing forms. You guys can check out the other part of the video for how the tools work. Nice and flat. From JMAC Customs. This is the MTC1.
Man,
stands for
what?
multi-tool compensator. Number 1. So this is a really cool tool / muzzle brake. Anytime you're using this as a tool, you want to make sure you take it off the gun, just because that's not safe to do. There's a little card that's
That's just crazy. Let's eat fully automatic, huh? Yeah. I would love to work at that company. Even though the company up in Marlboro wants to hire me, I want to work for them. We could get way more benefits working with them. But and it's big. It's a bigger manufacturer.
Fellow shooters, welcome back to. Hey guys, welcome back to Atlantic. Everybody, welcome back to ladies.
That time. Yeah, some of my favorite products, like these.
Atlantic Firearms. I'm Matt here in the warehouse today, here at Hustle and Bustle. And I stopped the guys for a quick second just to get in here and show you guys some of the B&T products that we just got.
Okay.
The B&T stuff is in super high demand right now, and we were able to secure a little bit of inventory here. And we got some GT9 10s in. We're in the tan and in black. We got the GHM9 Compact, and we got the 9 APC Pro.
There we go.
All really good offerings in right now. Like I said, limited inventory. We also did get restock on some of the accessories. So if you're looking for different stuff, maybe tail hook adapters, etc., we do have those as well in stock. Check them out on the website and check out the other B&T products that we have at AtlanticFirearms.com. Any questions or anything that you guys have, feel free to hit us on one of the social.
But yeah, you get the point. You know, they got fucking insane deals. I mean, that's the only reason why they got mine, and then they happen to be local. But you know, and that's a respect. Two, 3, 5, 5, 6, 8 up to 10. That comes with 30 if you can get it in the state that you need to be able to get it. Other than that, with the standard Chinese magazine, 10-round mag. Yep. About it. Trust and believe.
Just to the right of the plate by an inch.
Shit, come on, so cool. Get some business done. God.
Hi.
What?
That's good. Eye to the left. Eye to the left.
Say that again.
Welcome back, everybody. Derek and Chad here. Iraq Veteran 8888. We've got another gun gripe episode for you today. I realize that we haven't been putting out quite as many gun gripes. We've been concentrating on hopefully what is a little bit more fun content, although I know that these videos are pertinent and people enjoy watching them. So we want to make sure that we're continuing to put out gun gripes and everything like that. So today's gun gripe is going to be called "They Don't Make Them Like They Used to," and they don't. They don't. Now there's definitely some exceptions to that rule, but what we mean by that is I'm pretty sure you've always heard, you know, whether it's some old guy at a gun store or some old timer, maybe your grandpa, your dad, or somebody, make guns like they used to.
They'll make a lot of things like they used to, but in today's video, though, we're going to be talking exclusively about firearms. Though.
Yeah, about firearms. There are many things that adage can apply to, such as cars and any other multitude of things. But we're going to talk about firearms, early models versus late models, guns that are still awesome, that have always been awesome, some that might not be so awesome. So we're not definitely here, you know, to throw any kind of company under the bus or anything like that. That is not the goal of this video. All the firearms you see here, we own personally. We haven't borrowed these guns, so we can say what we want.
Pretty much. I mean, the thing is, like Eric and I have been talking about it the past few weeks, and
you know, we've gone out and we've bought several new firearms, like literally right off the shelf, or if they didn't have them, it's just one that we wanted to get in. Like for example, we'll talk about later, but I bought a 1022 takedown recently, and I have to say, you know, that kind of got the whole topic started on the quality of these new guns. It's like new guns off the shelf, for the most part, they're kind of hit or miss, which is kind of a sad state of affairs.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Like I might have got a piece of them right on the bottom edge that time. Give him another one. Couldn't tell. One more to go. I can't tell, guys. We have to run down there and take a look. Clear. Try again. We got our 400-yard target. It's actually 400 meters to that steel rail back there. So we're close to 400 meters. That's really pushing the accuracy potential of that combination there, the rifle and the ammunition. We did hit it one time on the left. And what's kind of interesting there from a shooter aspect is that you can see on the backstop here with the same elevation. I'm going to run down there, give you a pointer there, give you an idea of what I was hitting. Oh, this was some of the early guns that were brought into the country. There are Russian models, there's Hungarian, Yugoslavian, so a lot of different variations of the theme. Most of these have a milled receiver and screwed in barrels. And that was another thing the Chinese did later on to expedite manufacture, is actually put a pin barrel. They just press fitted into the receiver and had a cross pin that held it in. And some of the parts I think were cast other than machined. So these were the screwed together receivers with the barrels and the machine parts. Pretty much their top of the line model with the bayonet, adjustable sights. Pretty trick little gun. Comes with the trap in the buttstock here to put your cleaning kit. So when I bought this, it had a little chest rig that you could put stripper clips in. It had a cleaning kit, had a sling. So you got the whole ball of wax for about $65. And not too many years ago, I talked to the guy who was actually importing these, and I think he was getting them for like $27 a piece. So give you an idea how inexpensive they were. So let's go ahead and do a quick disassembly. Got my chamber flag in, guys. This is like I said earlier, this 2 cents is worth a whole lot. So we know we have a clear chamber. Very easy to see there's nothing in the magazine. Empty chamber. We'll go ahead and drop the bolt. Disassembly latch in the rear. Break it to the all the way in. Hey guys, I'm Jerry Mitchell, and I've got a blast from the past right here in front of me. It's an H&K 770 semi-automatic sporting rifle. It's chambered in .308 Winchester or 7.62 by 51. Okay, guys, we're out on the trusty rifle range here. We're about 400 yards. I've got some MGM C-zones down there. And I've got my competition Smith & Wesson Performance Center AR and some trusty Hornady 55 grain hollow point ammo. So what we're going to try to do is show you what we have evolved to. Some of the matches now where your rifle has to start from a platform. So I've got a deck here we're going to start from. So what I'm going to try to do is on the timer, hands by your side, pick up the rifle, shoot a C zone from 400, and see how long it takes to actually make that happen. So it's a whole lot to do in a short period of time. But let's what's going to be a little bit harder. Here we go, off the bench. Oh, didn't happen. How many? Damn, I'm jumpy today. Okay. Okay, guys, I got the first two. Yo. I missed the third one. The total time was a 4.65. I came in a little rough on the third target. I called the first two pretty good. I got in the head zone on that third target. It just triggered, and I couldn't stop it. So it was a 4.65. So we're going to go paint them and try it again. Okay, we're back at 400. Got everything painted up. Got 3 C zones. Got my rifle on the bench. Let's pick it up and hit them. Here we go, fast as we can. Oh!
Tell you what, guys, 4.37, 100th of a second, 3 targets, 400 yards off the bench. First shot of a 266. I'll take it. Okay, guys, we got the 3 targets shot down range. We're gonna go take a look at it, but I want you to check this out. They're doing a controlled burn here on the government arsenal property that borders our property here on the rifle range. And you can see the wind has changed a little bit. It looks like the end of the earth. So we got to hurry up while we still have some light. Even though it is just 3 o'clock, it's really coming in. So we're gonna go check these targets out while we can still see them. We'll take a look. See if we can outrun the fire.
This man, 400 yards shot. .3. Yeah. $2,200. I'm over here mathematically just. Woo. At least 2,230 feet per second. And 400 yards in 4.3 seconds. 4.37 seconds. That is amazing.
Counterpunch was one of the first magazine loaders that came in this board style. One of the big things about these loaders.
Look, this feeds a magazine. The magazine on the SKS is right here. The clip feeds the magazine. That's how you keep the two straight. Here we're shooting some Red Army Standard 7.62 by 39 ammunition. This is 180 round, what they call range mag. I picked this up from my friend over at Lucky Gunner. This ammo says it's made in Russia. I've seen it made in Ukraine as well.
I had to look up even with the fuckers.
It's 20 round box.
I had to look up that it even existed.
And we'll show you how to load a stripper clip. So this is an empty stripper clip, and this is a full stripper clip. The stripper clip works by having 2 pieces of spring steel on either side of it, and it holds the round by its rim. So you have to put the rim on the spring, push it down, and slide the round into place. Each clip holds 10 rounds. We have stripper clips in the U.S. military as well.
Same thing. Wow.
All right.
Didn't even know.
So that's how you load a stripper clip. Very simple procedure. You probably want to do this before you go to the range, or you can manually single load the SKS as well. You don't need to use a stripper clip to feed it. And 10. And there you go.
That's crazy.
Same concept. So out of curiosity, I want to see how quickly I can fire 10 rounds, reload, and fire another 10 rounds. And he's going to do this on the iPhone stopwatch app. So, all right, you go ahead and say go. All right, I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1, and then go. You go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. It's cold out here. Come on, babe. Ah. Well, the official stopwatch is 20.13 seconds. 30 seconds? We really need a shot timer around here. That'd be cool. I have one up in the Jeep. You know what? Who wants to challenge me? Oh, I could totally do that faster than you. Okay.
He is so game in this. I didn't even know this was going to be a contest before I started.
Hey, you know what?
Sam's game in it.
Slow, smooth as fast. I'm going to win this thing, man. I'm extremely competitive. All right, guys, I didn't know this was going to turn out to be a challenge. I kind of ran my mouth when I probably shouldn't have, but now Sam is going to get a crack at this, knowing it's a challenge. I'm going to use his watch, his timer, and on the count of 3.
The clips in my pocket. I had to leave the clips in my pocket to start, so it's from the very start to the very end of the last round.
Right. Your time was 20.13 seconds.
He's trying to make sure I get it exactly right.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to have to aim and actually get round.
No, there's
That's
no.
what I was doing.
No, you did not. You just mag dumped.
I did not. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. All right, when I say go, go. I'm not going to give you the countdown, okay?
Wait, whoa. I gave you a 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I'll give you 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. This has to be fair.
It's like playing with guns with my. Never mind. Okay,
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. $18.41.
Yeah, baby.
Do I get do-overs?
Nope.
Oh.
Jason, you're up.
All right, Jason, you're up, man. All right, Jason, you got 2 stripper clips. Jason's going to give us.
But yeah, as you see, I already did that challenge. I did it way faster than them. Man, my fingers are way faster, man. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. As they say, mama. Jumping. Way more than 10. Did like 17 in the first stretch before I got a hang up. I used brass ammo on SKS. It built for that. You know, brass ammo was not made in you can find. Bull rush. Was. Amazing. Range ammo. But hey, capping off. I will see you next time.